Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister, Disc 2.
"Ready to draw you, before another crazy fish swims by to interrupt me," says the master at last. Iris isn't sure she wants to be drawn, but a bargain is a bargain. When the sun has moved to its proper place, the master places Iris in a chair and composes her hands in her lap. He pulls the cap off her head. Tears start in her eyes. She is afraid he will undress her wholly. Her poor stick self isn't fit for it. He misunderstands her concern. "The cap? Filthy," he says. "And I'm not looking at you anyway, but at the shape of your head." He takes an hour making marks on the wall. She is supposed to focus on the marks, one after the other, while he keeps returning to his pad of paper and judging the cast of her eyes. By the time he's ready, the light has shifted. He curses her for her stubbornness and throws some flowers at her, and she runs into the kitchen hiding her eyes. It isn't her fault. "Cry a little bit if you have to. It's healthy to piss in the fire, but then back you go," says Margaretta, raising a spoon like a truncheon. "He wants to draw a marble statue, not a person," cries Iris. "Then be marble for him, you fool," says Margaretta. "Be bronze if he wants it, be glass, be oak. Be what he wants, or we go hungry." "He wants beauty," says Iris, rubbing her nose. "He has a hound, and he wants beauty." Margaretta's expression is blank. At last she says, "Then be beauty. Make believe it." Iris gives a wordless cry of exasperation. If she had something to throw at her mother, she would throw it. "He hasn't asked for," whispers Margaretta, making bosom-like drawings in the air with her left hand. Iris shakes her head. Now, oddly, she's irritated. Clearly she's not interesting enough to be insulted in this way. "I'm done drawing for the day, for the season, forever," cries the master from the other room. He is stamping back and forth. "I'm trying to decide how to end my life, and you two nattering on like that, it breaks my concentration." "Begging your pardon," says Margaretta in a wry, placating voice. "I wouldn't want to interrupt some important thought." He laughs. There is the sound of a piece of paper being torn. "We start earlier tomorrow, Iris," he says. "You will not elude me, whatever shyness you pretend to. I will fix your face on board without fail. My livelihood depends on it, and so does yours. Dry your eyes and hush your whimpers, or I'll have to beat you." Margaretta raises her eyebrows at Iris. Iris pouts, but by now they both know the master is not one to beat children. The next morning he's at work again, and Iris sits for him. He draws her face and hands and her shoulders. "Let your head sink more. Advance your chin." "My neck will ache unless I hold it straight." "Do as I say." She sits there like a traveller at a campfire, imagining something at her back, something that should have been left behind in England. Or some new monster like the lewd dwarf, the donkey woman, something darker, inching nearer. "What a complex wariness in your eyes," he says. Later, "Now, without a word of protest, without moving your eyes, your hands, your neck, push out your lower lip. I don't care how it makes you feel. Farther. That's good." If he catches me, thinks Iris, will he catch what is at my back? That thing that I can't name. That thing I start from in my sleep. "Is there really a changeling child in Harlem?" she asks. "I'm drawing your mouth," Close it. It's the worst torture anyone could have devised for her to have to sit so still. But day after day she sits respectably clothed and glad for it now. "Let me see what you've done with me," she says after the 5th afternoon. The luring sun is pushing dusty golden light at the canvas, and she feels brave. "There's no point," he says. "I haven't caught you. I'm not trying to catch you. I'm merely using you to suggest a shape to me. There is a shadow on the board. It is not Iris Fisher. It is a nameless girl, spiritless, while you are a spirited English-Dutch girl named Iris Fisher. It's easy to assume you're the same as the painting, but you're not. I forbid you to look," he says as she comes closer. In a warning tone from the other room, Margaretta, "Iris!" She falls back. "I don't know what I'm doing here," she says. "You are my muse this month," says the master. "I don't know what you mean. You speak in riddles to distract me." "You're a peasant girl from the marshes. A calf wandered up from the weedy bog. Why should I spend my time educating you?" says the master. "A muse is a spirit from the ancient Hellenic religion, a goddess who visits the man embarked upon the creative act and inspires him." "We don't hold with goddesses from other religions," calls Margaretta tartly. "I'm not asking you for opinions. You cook," he replies as tartly. "Iris, the love of those old pagan stories has swept up every patron and painter alike. The Florentines are as likely to show us Io being turned into a cow, Daphne into a laurel tree, Zeus disguised as a bull out to rape Europa, as they are to show us Madonna and Christ, St. John and St. Nicholas." "I do not approve," calls Margaretta. She can't help herself. But the master only says, "No more do I. But commerce is commerce. If the rich will buy Venus, then we paint the Mother of God and call her Venus." "For shame," says Margaretta. "We eat," says the master. "I'd rather go hungry." The moral superiority of the well-fed. "Go hungry then. The more for me."